Hi, I just want to take a couple minutes of your time and go over this Dell GX260 Optiplex. Optiplex is a business model. I like it a little bit better than the Dimension. I think it's built a little bit tougher. Anyway, so here we'll click on My Computer and Properties, and we'll show you that the operating system is Windows XP Professional, Service Pack 3, which means it's all updated. Also remember, when you get that little gold shield popping up down here where my mouse is in the bottom right hand corner, you want to do your updates, be sure to click on that. The processor is a 220 or 2.2 gigahertz processor, which I think of as in miles per hour, 220 miles per hour, still very adequate by today's standards, and 512 megabyte of RAM, otherwise known as memory, or a half a gig of RAM. Next thing you always want to check is the size of the hard drive when you're buying a computer, and this has a 40 gig Western Digital, one of my favorite brands, hard drive. And the blue represents basically what's being used by the OS, otherwise known as operating system, and this fuchsia color, otherwise known as pink, to some of you guys who don't know your colors, including myself, represents what's left. By the way, I bought a laptop in 2002, August I believe, with a 30 gig hard drive, and it still doesn't, the drive's still not full. I still have room on it, and I have a lot of data on there. Next on the list is going to be Office 2003, which gives you a nice rendition of different programs here: Microsoft Word, Publisher, Outlook, Excel. And you may not ever do anything in Excel, but getting a program like this, getting a file with Excel, you're going to want this. In fact, I'm going to go up here and make a change right now. Just turn off this startup. This bar over here on the right just wastes real estate. So now if we go back and open up Excel, that should be gone. And there we go. So there's Excel, and we'll also open up Word just to show you that there's Microsoft Word. Do a little bit of crazy typing here, and there's your keyboard you're going to get. Close that. And the last but not least, Firefox is what I use for a browser rather than Internet Explorer. Here's Firefox. You can also see I've installed what's called colorful tabs at the top. Notice how they changed colors. And what that does is just gives the eye a little bit more clearer rendition to see where they want to, what window they want to close. For example, you see the red X right there. So I want to close this middle window, I could do that. Also, if I want to move this, I can drag this over here and put it over here. Like here's Google on the right, or on the left rather. If I'm going to put that way on the right, I just drag it over here. Now Google's on the right, and way on the left is untitled because I haven't typed anything in. Also, a little secret for you. Notice I'm going to type in Coke.com, COKE.com. And today's tip is you don't need www. Just type in the URL if you know it, .com, and there you go. There's Coke.com. And as long as we're doing that, let's go to YouTube and see how this thing loads up, and go see if we can find something to make it move. How about film and animation? Now I'm using the slowest broadband speed here possible from Cox Communications. It's one kilobyte down and 256 up. So it's still 10 times faster than dial-up, but you can see this loads up really nice and plays very, very nice. So a little bit of YouTube action there for you. And quit. And that's about it. This Dell GX260 Optiplex comes with everything: keyboard, mouse, power supply, or power cord rather, 17-inch monitor made by Dell as well, and all the programs you need, the antivirus, malware, those are all free and apparently good forever until the company changes their mind. PDF reader, flash, Java, CD burning software in case you ever decide to change the CD-ROM, which is in there right now, and then that's very easy to do, and I can show you that when you stop by. And a really nice one-click utility. It's a cleanup program, and you just open it up and you click on it and walk away from your computer, come back 20 minutes later, click another button, close it, and you're done. And it does your registry and your startup and everything. It's quite amazing. And last but not least, we have a remote program installed on here, and that will help me help you in case there's something on the phone that I'm not able to help you with. You can click on that, open it up, give me a username and password, and I can take over your screen and we can make some changes. Anyways, if you're interested, please email me back. Include your phone number in there so I know you're real. We get a lot of spam on Craigslist, unfortunately, and a lot of scammers. And I'll give you a call back. Thanks, and make it a great day.